Hi pool owners, AJ here, and in this video we're going to discuss about what causes cloudy pool, what is a cloudy pool, and how we can solve the cloudy pool. First of all, what is a cloudy pool? Now, as the name suggests, the pool is a bit whitish or hazy in color. When you look at your pool and the pool is not clear, or when you enter the pool and you cannot really see your feet anymore, or you can't really see your hands, that is already a cloudy pool. Now, there are many reasons as to why you could have a cloudy pool, but there are two predominant ones. One is you have micro debris in your pool. So if your filtration system's not working properly, you can have these small particles that tend to float in the pool, okay, and they cause severe turbidity. So turbidity is basically the water gets turbid, right? The water's not clear anymore. So that's it. And so first is you have micro debris, okay, which is usually because of poor filtration. If you don't have a slow, a properly designed filter with proper flocculation or proper use of chemicals, you'll have this micro debris. And it's normal. It happens to a lot of pools, so not to worry about it, okay? But you don't want to leave it there because it gives you the cloudy pool. And it could also contain other stuff like cosmetics, right? Creams, hair, gel, lotions, whatnot, sunblock lotions. All of this can comprise micro debris. And the second one is your water is scale forming or high in pH, okay? So if the pH is high, you're going to have, again, a cloudy pool because the water is scaling. So not only, you'll also see that on the side of the pools or on the tiles, you will see this water lining as well, okay? So that's basically high pH. If the pH is high, you're going to have a cloudy pool. Now, since you know both of these reasons, you can solve the problem, right? So number one is if you have micro debris in the pool, you can just simply introduce a clarifier, okay? If you can introduce a clarifier, basically takes care of the problem. Now, what does a clarifier do? Now, a clarifier, if you put this into the water, what it does is, if there are small particles in the pool, say this is your pool, and you have small particles, when you add clarifier, let's say you add clarifier, it'll act like a thread, right? It'll be like a thread which will bind all these small particles. And now you see it becomes one big particle. So it'll take a lot of small particles, string them together, and make one huge particle, which can now easily be filtered with a pool filter, or you can let it settle to the bottom of the pool and then you can just vacuum the debris out, okay? So from micro debris, it'll become a macro debris, right? So that's the whole point of having a clarifier. So that's number one. And number two is pH. So if it's high pH, bring it down. Again, instead of 7.5, which is usually what people or what experts recommend, we say 7.2. Go at 7.2. You'll also remove the scaling. Okay, it's not as simple, but then let's just say that'll remove the scaling issue as well, okay? So two things, again, clarifier and pH. So you can use any kind, there are many clarifiers in the market, and we also have one which is called Clear Up Pool Clarifier. Basically, this is our clarifier. Just use 0.5 ml to 1 ml in the pool, dose it all around, and you can let the particles settle in the pool, okay? And then you can vacuum them out. Or you can, let's say this is your filter. It works very well with sand filters. So let's say this is your pump, okay? And this is your filter. So you can have like some sort of a dosing pump, right? So dosing pump, and it's inside this. Here is the clarifier, and it can dose inside this line. Okay, so while the pump is on, it will dose the clarifier into it, so that these small particles will become bigger ones, and then they get trapped inside this sand filter. So by the time the water goes back into the pool, it's already clear. And if you don't have this one, you can simply put the clarifier inside the pool and let the pool remain calm, so that it can get all the debris and settle it down. Okay, you want the water to be not moving, so that all the particles can settle. Initially, you want the water to be moving. Anyways, we'll make another video on that. For now, this is how you solve a cloudy pool. I hope you learned something, and if you want to learn more about pool maintenance, subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.